Welcome to Football Sutra once again. Another week of Champions League football has passed by. Like it always is, it was exciting. 4-0 PSV winning a very crucial match against Girona, the Dutch league, after Erik ten Hag, of course, departing for United and then departing back, I don't know where. Maybe Ajax would start hunting for Erik ten Hag again. Maybe they'll hire him again to at least win the Dutch league. He couldn't do it in the Premier League. Then Zagreb also winning, continuing their winning form in Champions League, 4-1 against Bratislava. Monaco maintaining their undisputed run in Champions League after consecutive losses in the French league. Then Dortmund, Celtic both won. Dortmund winning 1-0, Celtic also winning. So that's a good news for these clubs trying to shine. Then there's Lille. Now this is a club that's been doing well. It was a good match. They drew against Juventus. Jonathan David on the scorecard again. This guy is doing good also, is in a good form. Liverpool is doing something cool. They have the most underrated manager at the moment. Nobody's paying attention to Arne Slot, what he's doing with Liverpool. They didn't lose any in the Champions League. They've just lost one game, and that too against Nottingham Forest in the Premier League. They're quietly dominating both UCL as well as Premier League. They're on the number one spot in both the leagues. Luis Diaz is doing good. He played as a striker today. He is what a Brazilian should be, phenomena. He's turning out to be one of those, scoring a hat-trick. This Arne Slot manager is really something. He's really getting noticed now. They're dominating the same way they dominated when they won both the UCL as well as the Premier League. They are becoming one of the favorites. Barcelona still is the favorite for me, considering the way they're playing. But Liverpool is also looking very threatening. They've just conceded 6 goals. That's least in the Premier League. So their ratio is like 0.6. Now Real Madrid is struggling a bit this season. They're well behind Barcelona. Barcelona is topping the league. And they're also deep down in the hole in Champions League. I don't know how they're going to make a comeback, but it's still too early, so they can still do it. They have Ancelotti, they have brilliant players, they have Vinicius, they have Valverde, so they're all brilliant players. They can turn it around. They've lost their second UCL match. They also lost against Lille, so it's the second one and the third one in total. This is like their third loss in total. Morata scoring against his former club. It was good. It was his first UCL goal for AC Milan, which is good. He should be happy scoring against Madrid. Madrid never gave him the chance he deserved. He went on to Juventus, and that's where he shined in Italian league, and he's back in Italian league again and doing his magic once again, this time just with AC Milan. All the players, Morata, Leao, Pulisic, and another important player, Tejani Reinders. He's playing lovely football this season in Milan, and he's probably the best player at the moment in AC Milan. And now the exciting one, the one that everybody was looking for, Ruben Amorim, the guy who's set to join Manchester United on the 11th of November. Till the time he didn't join Manchester United, nobody knew him. Just another manager managing a club in Portugal, in Liga Portugal. But now he's getting noticed because he's a manager at Manchester United now. He'll soon be joining United on November 11th. He'll take the keys off from Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy will start working in the coaching staff with him. Sporting CP was amazing in the final third, and the thing that I want to mention here is the fact that they, with just 27% of possession, they phenomenal in the final third. Actually mentioning Victor Gyokeres, he was exceptional today. I love the first flick that he scored. One hell of a flick and one hell of a goal it was. Looked so simple, so easy, but it was phenomenal, amazing. And then Araujo scoring another one. Gonzalez with an assist. So this team is good. Their highest scorer is Victor Gyokeres. He has 16 goals already there. And basically in the Portugal league, he's the highest scorer with 16 goals. And the difference between the second highest and him is like half. He has 16 and the guy at the second has 8. Also, another player, Trincao, is also playing very good football. Today I was just thinking that he's just performing well in the Liga Portugal, but today seeing him play that well against Manchester City opened my eyes, and I realize now he's a very good player. People always notice Victor Gyokeres scoring filthy amount of goals, so everybody is noticing him, but people aren't noticing Pedro Gonzalez. People aren't noticing Trincao. They're two good players, and this is what makes Sporting amazing. This is what makes Sporting special. these sort of players that can cut in to score goals, that can stay wide and send in some sick crosses. People are just ignoring these facts, these bunch of players that are super talented. And I think when Amorim takes the reins from Van Nistelrooy, he won't be able to do the same thing he's doing at Sporting, because those are developed players over the years. They've developed and they're playing really good. In his first season, this guy is a made guy, Victor Gyokeres. He came in, and in the first season he scored 43 goals, 58 overall goal contribution, 43 goals, which was more than anyone else in his first season. So that's sick, man. That's sick. He was a reject at Brighton. I think he was one of the most expensive signing. So they signed him, and he's proven to be what modern day people would call Bitcoin, because goal is too old fashioned, Scored a hell lot of goals, 16 goals already. And then this guy Trincao with 7 assists already. This guy Trincao, he is also the assist leader. So Sporting CP is doing really, really good. Today I felt more confidence in Amorim. You guys cannot blame me, because I just see him do what he's doing at Sporting. And doing this against Manchester City, he has obviously proven a point, and he obviously has proven his mettle. So I gotta say he's a very good manager. And like my doubts for him were only because of the fact that Ten Hag was equally as good as him when he joined Manchester United. He was considered as one of the most technical coaches, but you see what happened to him. So I'm not gonna get my hopes high, but I'm very positive, and this is a push of confidence for me. I really, really am more confident in him because of his attitude also on the sidelines. He's more like Jurgen Klopp on the sidelines. Sometimes he looks like Mourinho. Of course, he's a Portuguese too. And the fact that Ruben Amorim spanked Pep with 4-1, defeating a team of that stature, team like Manchester City, who were undoubtedly one of the best. They've just been losing. They've lost 3 in a row, which is very, very unlike for City. It's not something that you get to see. They don't lose 3 in a row. I don't know for how long I haven't seen them lose 3 in a row. So yeah, it's positive. Everything was positive about today.